Good morning to all of you guys. It's Friday today, so I will walk through the markets very quickly, and then I will do my routine, but I will stay online. So basically, if you want, you can, if you see me online and I'm not talking, well, you just ask me whatever you want, of course, about the subject, about the trading, and I will give you an answer. If you want me to give you a short course on how to do this or that, let's put it this way, it's not a problem for me. I will explain it all to you guys. Okay, so here is a chart. So you can start and start. All right. So let's have a look at what is going on the markets today and what is going to happen there. So let's see the news calendar, events calendar. All right. So what do we have here? Okay, so yeah, non-farms when America starts. That's nice. Will be, and well, yeah, so basically not many news are before the US and not that important. So basically we are waiting till the US, and we are normally trading during the European session. Trading as normal during European session. What I would suggest to do is, first of all, be very, very careful because it's Friday. As we all know, Friday is the best day to learn something new, and due to behavioral finance theory, Friday is the worst day to trade. So I know a few hedge fund managers who are not trading during the Friday at all. So they are coming back to the office on Monday, and that's when they are kind of starting to, when they start to trade or to research the market condition for Tuesday. So basically Monday and Tuesday are not the very best days, so we have like 3 days to trade, you know, so it's Tuesday, Monday and Friday, sorry, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, 3 days to trade, then 4 days to rest. Nice life, you know. Yeah, so that's what it is. Okay, so well, we've already seen what is going on today. We do have some news, well, on GDP trade balance, but GBP, sorry, trade balance, and yeah, but I'm not sure that something like this is going to change the market, the participants' view on the British pound at the moment. So let's start with it, actually. Let's start with British pound. All right. So you can see that the pound is actually on the, well, yes, these levels, they are changing every day, but the thing is that, well, they're not changing much. Basically, the area of the level, if it has not been broken or bounced off, is still about the same. The volume is changing around it, but the area is still the same. So basically I do have the previous levels here, and they will be on my kind of chart later on, but with different volumes. So basically what it is, these are the old option levels. So I have not been doing my routine yet. So my baby girl is ill, so I didn't have kind of enough time to get fully prepared for the day. And you know, it's Friday. I don't really like to trade here during the Friday. So what I would prefer is to leave it as it is for now. I will run through the markets, and then I will stay online and do my routine. So basically you will be able to ask me any questions, so if you want. Okay, so let's go further. Not further, but well, let's talk about pound first. So as you can see, we are on the level of support at the moment. I do wait for a pound to break through these levels here. Not sure if it is a good idea to place a, let's say, sell stop order. Well, as you can see in the history, most of the time, Friday is not really moving, you know, steadily in one direction. So I would prefer not to trade during the European session. However, I do have one limit order. We'll come back to it. Because yesterday I had a stop loss there, so we'll place it. Already placed it. It's nearly reached, and hopefully it will be reached because the level is good. But again, it's better to, well, you see, we do have a very good news today during the American session, so it's better to wait for it and try to kind of use this impulse which will be given by the news. So that's what we can do. Okay, so running through the market, pound still down, don't see any particular selling signals at the moment. New Zealand. Well, that's where my limit order has been triggered, where my previous stop loss has been triggered with this wick here. I do have a limit order at the price of 0.726. It's 5.3 at the moment, so 7 pips left, so hopefully I'll be triggered, and then we'll see what is going on. Why I've placed it? Well, you know, I do have a very strong level here. Haven't checked the volume for today, but as you can see, this very strong candle nearly reaching this level 0.7298. So basically, I'm not trading levels, I'm trading areas. So for me, this gray area was the possible reversal. So that's why I'm placing limit order. I do have enough kind of, let's say, arguments to do it. So that's why I'm doing it. Okay, so in case if the price will go down, it will break through this level easily. So the targets are very nice here, to be honest. So I've been waiting for this kind of resistance line to be respected by the price. It's not been respected, if I can say so. Yes, and it didn't bounce off it. So if it did, then the target was here. Well, it didn't, so it means that the market will continue to go even further down. But again, we can break through this level as well. So I'm using very short stop losses. So like 20 pips or something like this. So and my targets are around 100. But again, I'm managing each trade separately. So it's not just about stop losses. Okay, let's go further. It's pound yen. The same situation. Do expect it to go further down, but I'm not sure that it's a good idea to place a sell stop due to the Friday. However, it can move quite steadily today as well. I would wait till non-farms. Okay, so Aussie yen is in the range at the moment. We do see some down movement continuation here. The same stuff, we do have this low, so breaking through this one will lead the price towards the target here, 72.230. Okay, dollar CAD's not doing anything with it at the moment. So as I have mentioned before, we do have a level at 1.3045 to try sell here basically. And well, in case of this level will be broken, then we'll get to 1.312. My yesterday's evening analysis is not changed here. Okay, so let's go further. It's gold. Gold hasn't reached this level here at 1377, but at least we got very close to it. The price got very close to it. Now we do see some kind of correction here. So I would, well, actually, this level has already been hit here. And as you can see, this rectangle here, and basically I told you that it will be a good kind of area to buy. So basically we do have a doji signal, and something is forming at the moment. So we have to wait for another like 2.5 hours to see what is going to happen with this 4-hour candle. In case if it will be green, not sure that it won't be any tails here, but I would try to enter the market with like a limit order, like let's say like it's not pips here, it's cents, so it's about like 50 cents below the price or something like this, or a dollars, couple of dollars. So just don't use a normal approach as I do. I mean, during the trade, during the gold trading, because as we can see, the gold. Sorry about it. The gold, when it moves in one direction, it actually doesn't give us much kind of corrections. So. Much consolidation. So what we have to do, just to give some room to the price, place a limit order, just to not to use this spread. So and then we are just entering the market long with the target here at 138. So the first target, I would say. Okay, so let's go further. New Zealand yen, the market is in a small range, small congestion here, and well, we can break through this trend line which I've drawn here, and this level must be triggered in any way. So if we'll be going down here, which I'm not sure in, sorry about it. Oh. It was a tough night, to be honest. Okay, so if we are going to go down from here, it means that, well, to go up, we'll have to collect the volume in this area, and to go down, we still have to break through this area as well. So basically, this is the area to watch now, or this one in case the price won't continue its down movement. Okay. Let's go further. All right, so here we go. Its dollar franc is not really nicely, but it does go up. It has almost triggered the level at 0.9795. The possibility of this instrument to show us another down movement is very high. Well, and it will possibly happen from here. Well, if it wasn't Friday, I would try to enter the market with this closing price here. So it's 0.979, I would say. Yes, I would try to place a limit order here with a short stop loss just above this level, 0.9795, with a target at 0.97279. Then yes, this level will be hit, and when it will, the possibility of the reversal with the up movement continuation is very high. That's my view on dollar franc. Let's go further. Mexican bounced off the option level here, which is 18.86793. And well, we'll see what is going on here. It doesn't look like it's going to trigger this level here, but I'm not going to trade it now before the US session starts. So let's wait for the US. Let's see what is going to happen there. Okay. Yes, when I'll finish, I'll tell you at the end of the video, or I will end over the video. I will post a way to trade news. Okay. Trade news, and well, that's what I want to show you, because well, that's basically what I will do today. It's non-farms. Normally they're giving us some moves, but some impulse to the market, but not always when it's Friday. So Friday is a bit, you know, not the best day to trade. I don't really like it. Well, my statistics shows, well, you see, I'm tired. That's the big behavioral finance. So basically, I've been on the market for already like 4 days. Today is the 5th day, and I do work over the weekend as well. I'm analyzing the market, publishing some videos, you know, some articles, etc. So I'm working all the time, and for me, you know, Friday is just you know, too hard to work. So, and this is the same for everyone, and that's why the wrong decisions are made. So, but still, you know, I will talk to you about how to trade the news. So, and I will write a time here. So basically, at what time you will have to kind of, you will be able to see it at least. So, okay, so how long? All right. Okay, so okay, so roughly I will place a time when I start to tell you about the news trade. It's a very one of the approaches to do it, very simple. I will place a time of the video here. So, or yes, or just before the end of the video, I will just place it, and you can just scroll to the end, and you'll see me doing it. All right. Doing it, what am I saying? All right. All right. Mexican, yeah, it's, well, there is a possibility that the price won't continue its movement towards the 18.6915, and then it will possibly break through this level here, and it will go to 19.04762 and down from here. So as I mentioned before, the price have shown us very good price action signals on the weekly chart and on the monthly chart, that the possibility of going down is high. And well, with the Mexican, I'm trying to sell it. So not now, probably not today, but we'll see. The possibility is that I'm going to do it. Okay, further. So what do we have here? CAD yen broken through the level of 78.577. Already mentioned it yesterday. Nothing new is here, so we do have a very strong levels. Let me place the lines here. So the first one is here. What's that? Yes. The second one is here. So we are at the support level, and well, not sure that European session will kind of move it somewhere, but the possibility is that this level will be broken and this level will be triggered at least. Then we will go up from here, or for a range. I don't think that we are going to break through this level. Well, not before the news. Well, later on probably, or during the news, yes, the possibility is, but not before the news. That's my opinion on this instrument. Okay, New Zealand is, it was a very good area to sell. Don't see any signals at the moment. Okay, the price is going down here. We can wait till it will be around the area at 1.0406. This is the area to watch for now. I would say not for today, sure, maybe Monday or something like this. Sometimes, you know, during the news, we're having some kind of wicks, you know, here. And, well, then consolidation after week. And then we can possibly see some very good signals on Monday or something like this. Or Tuesday. You know, Monday is not trading day for some traders as well. I do trade on Monday, don't mind it at all. And not always during, well, not trading Asian session, do trade sometimes European session, and but it all depends on what you want to do and how you trade. If you are trading like 5-minute charts, that's fine. You can trade any day of the on the week, so it's totally up to you. Okay, let's go further. Euro dollar. Well, we've triggered this level here at 1.10460. The price is showing us some kind of, let's say, accumulation here. Well, the price, in my opinion, is going to continue its down movement towards the, not towards, but due to the uncertain situation in Britain and in the whole European Union. So I guess that this pair will move during today's news, definitely. So I don't really like to place any stop orders, I mean sell stop order or buy stop order. I don't really like to do it because, well, sometimes not, but most of the time brokers, they do not have enough liquidity and they do show us slippage, give us a slippage here. So, and slippage is not something what I, sorry about it. Oh. This is the worst video I've made ever. The worst broadcast, but that's fine. So okay, the price can go down a lot today. Okay, let's go further. Euro yen, about the same, very strong level. I'll just move this, do this thing here. Oh, All right. Okay. We do have a strong level at 110.90 here. As you can see, a closing price here, wick here, and the possibility to break through this one is high. Well, it's interesting actually. Well, I will watch the European session open, to be honest, because well, some interesting stuff can happen here. So I don't know, is it the Friday, one of the Fridays when I'm not trading, or will it be the one which I'm trading in? So the time will show, and I will react on what the price will show me, or on what the market will show me later on. So let's wait for it, and let's see for what is going to happen here. Okay, let's go further. It's EuroCAD, nothing special here, already bounced off this level. At 1.42861. Well, to sell, you must wait till this level at 1.44716 will be triggered. So don't sell before this level is reached. And well, let's see what the European session will show us, and what kind of movements will appear during non-farm. Okay, let's go further. It's euro pound, and the price is going up. No signals. Do not recommend to sell it, even though the pair is well. Some of you think that there is such things like overbought or oversold on the market, but it's actually not true. So it's all. Let me try one thing. You know, some retracement, and we do have. So I don't know. It's funny, but it does work sometimes. I would not rely on it, but for target purpose, it's fine. It can actually show us. Where is it? Well, you see, I don't even know where it is. I mean, it's proof that I'm not using it a lot. All right, we can use feed retracement, hopefully. Yes, that's the one. So if we'll place onto this consolidation, so around 200 is a target. So let me format this one. I don't know why, but 200. That's 1.61. What do we have here? Well, yes, we do have 200 here, you see. And we do have a kind of consolidation, some sort of consolidation here. The price is not going further up after 200 is reached. So when you are trading, no matter what kind of approach you're trading, you can always I don't know, implement some different instruments into your trading, and they might work as well, you know. So yes, nice too. Yeah, so well, the thing is that I don't know how, but FIBA numbers, they do kind of, well, you know, when you apply them to the history, you see that they're actually always working, you know, and even though we do have this HFT, etc., but FIBA numbers still working somehow, I don't know, but it does work. Okay, so we are at the area of resistance, I would say, if we are using Fibonacci tool here. So that's the one. The possibility of the reversal is quite high, actually, well, but it will be only for a correction towards the level which is here, high of this peak, or this peak. So we can actually go down, trigger this level here at 0.8375, and it will be a good area. I would say the area, always will repeat it. I don't want you guys to make lots of mistakes. And this is going to be the area for a long entry here. Well, the price can actually reach this level here at 0.8753, but you know, it's Friday. Well, maybe during the news on US session, then yes, but doesn't look like it is going to happen at Euro Open. Okay. Okay, let's have a look. What do we have further on? It's dollar yen. Price is going towards the level at 99.516. This level might be reached. Lots of volume around. Don't think that much has been changed, but I will check it in a few kind of hours, in a few minutes, I would say, not hours, but I will do it when I'll finish with this one. All right, Aussie dollar, lots of volume in the area of 0.7515. We do see how the price is actually retracing from this level, and the possibility of down move continuation towards the 0.7406 is high. Again, it's Aussie dollar. Today we do have a news, and we don't trade normal or classic during the news periods. So, well, the thing is that we are able to analyze the market. We can analyze and try to establish our own opinion on where the market will go, but we must know that the higher level of cycle will be triggered during the news time. So what I mean is that probably the market is in the condition where you're able to trade like a 5-minute chart or 15-minute chart, but during the news, due to volatility, it's better to use another level of time frames, I would say, in other words, if you are not familiar with cycle analysis. So, and Hurst cycle analysis, that's what I'm talking about. All right, so basically what it is, the 4-hour, for example, or even a daily chart patterns will be working very nicely. So you better focus on something bigger during the news time, and then you'll be able to make bigger and to lose smaller amounts of your capital. So that's what we're supposed to do, and we always have to remember it. Always don't forget about it, please. Pound dollar, that's basically where we've started. Well, I've tried yesterday to sell it here. I sold. Well, I've been trying to sell it a few times because I've been using like 1-hour charts. And yes, so what we have here is that the price is actually respecting this level here. It's 1.295, and it retraced of it. It does go down. It does show us a very good kind of signal here. Well, again, it's Friday. I'm always kind of don't really like it, but we can do it here. We can do it. I mean, if you want, it's totally up to you with a short stop loss and the target first target here at 1.2858. So the good thing about news, which are with these non-farms that are coming today, is that price is possibly going to move somewhere. Normally, it triggers stop losses first, then it does go in some sort of direction. So what can happen at the moment, guys who are traders who are trying to sell here, they are doing absolutely fine work. I mean, it's all right to sell it here with the limit order approach as I do, or market order. It all depends on your approach, your style of trading. But even though if we are right, and the market will continue its down movement, but during the news, the market participants that have been waiting for this news to come, they're going to collect orders here and here, possibly. It's not likely that the price will go that far away to 1.303, but the volume is here. The price, well, the participants who are entering short here, some of them will place stop losses around this, some of them will place stop losses around this area here. So that's why I don't really like to trade kind of to enter the trade before the news. The only way to trade the news is when you're entering the market and when you're placing, how can you say, when you are when you do have a break-even on place. So basically, at least you know you will definitely make something, you will not lose anything, and that's the main point. Okay, so then, okay, I do not recommend to trade during, not to trade during the news, but to use like stop orders. And I would kind of recommend to watch what the news is actually showing us. So what we must have during the news. So that's it. Now I've started to talk about news trades and how to trade them. One of the approaches. So basically, I know that some traders, they do listen for what is actually happening. They do have the squawk box here. I don't have at the moment because, well, to be honest, it doesn't make me feel right. And when I see all this noise on the side, I can't really focus on the market. So that's what I don't prefer to have. I did have it, but well, I've decided to cancel my subscription because it's just too noisy. You know, when they see something like euro is going down or euro is going up there, oh, euro is going down, just watch euro, you know, and you start to kind of adrenaline is going up, and you kind of you know, in rush of entering the trade. But it's not a good idea to do it, you know, and that's what it is. That's what I think about it. That's my honest opinion. So okay, so what we do? Well, European session is starting at the moment. Something is going to happen. Yeah. Okay. We can move this line towards here just in case. Okay, so let's talk about news trades. I'm sure that most of you are watching the market at the moment and no one is watching me, but that's fine. The news are coming, and so basically you can kind of scroll to the end of this video and you'll be able to see how it will be roughly on 40 minutes of the video, 40 minutes. So let me write it here, 40 minutes, news approach. Okay, so what I do during the news, let's move back to the Brexit point, and let's have a look at what has happened here and what we are able to do So we have first of all we had to switch to 4-hour chart before the news and place all the main kind of levels here. So what did we have at that time? So when the price was going up, everyone was thinking that the Brexit is not going to happen. So what kind of levels did we have here? So we did have this level, then we did have this level, because this week has been formed during the Brexit itself. So let me place, no, I'm not going to place it. Okay, so let's switch back to 5 minutes, I don't want to miss this. Okay. Okay, where is it? Where is Brexit? Where did it go? Okay, well, I would recommend to use 1 minute chart actually here for news trades. Okay. It's wrong one, I guess. No, I'm not in the right. Yes, here we go. That's what I was looking for. Sorry about it. Now we're switching to 1 minute chart. Again, everything is missed. Yeah, always takes time to find it all. All right. I'm not sure if I have enough history here, but sorry, it takes time, but still worth watching. Don't have enough history. All right, it wasn't a very good example to show, unfortunately. Okay, let's me. Well, it's bad. All right, so I'll switch back to 5 minutes and I will show you the idea then. So I won't be able to show you the exact kind of activity, what you're supposed to do, but you will be able to understand and you will be able to see why the buy stop or sell stop idea is not a very good thing to do. So, okay. First of all, we did have two very important levels, or two major levels, on 4-hour chart before the news. That is actually where the whole kind of thing has started. So basically, look at what is happening. Let me check one more time. Yes. Okay, so we did have a support here and resistance here. So if we just simply placed a buy stop order, because as I've heard, most of you traders are using some kind of, well, you know, buffer, upper or lower, the lower than the support and upper than higher than the resistance level. And what they do most of the time, they're not using like 1 or 2 ticks above, but they do have like 10 ticks above or 15 ticks above, and they're placing like buy stop here and sell stop here. Well, first of all, what do I want to say? Where this sell stop, for example, will be triggered? Well, here it's all fine. I mean, you can see, well, it has been triggered, then it went all the way down. That's it. News came, and then the price did go down. So those of you who were unable to close their position and break even here, so they were losing at this time. So at least they had some loss here. Okay, so I won't talk even about this high. Well, you can see what can happen. This is the scenario I don't really like. The news actually came out here. We see this very strong bearish movement. And those of you who've used this sell stop order here, how do you think where the price, where the order have been triggered? So when you look at the history and when you think that you will be right if you will do this kind of approach, that's wrong. Because due to the slippage, especially during the event like this, your order will be triggered somewhere around here. And it's that's basically what it is. And then you think like, oh my God, I did have a stop loss around here. It was, let's say, like 50 pips, for example. I know that I use tight stop losses. I know that most traders don't really like to do it because it's too, you know, juvelia work, I would say. All right, so but that's something what I do like. So, okay, some traders, they do prefer to see some kind of price action like retracement. I know that some traders do use Fibonacci. So it's even other approach. I'm not using it, but I know that these traders are using it. And if we'll place a Fibonacci level, Fibonacci retracements here, we can see that 61.8 was almost triggered. So basically, when we see that the price have been there and it did go, well, did show us a wick here, then after this candle is closed, we can just go market order or, well, limit orders do work sometimes, sometimes don't. It's totally up to you. You can miss a trade, but you can have a better win. Or, well, it's a win-win situation, win or lose situation when you are trading news. That's what I don't like about them. So basically, the opinion, my honest opinion about news trade is that, well, it's gambling. I don't like gamble when I'm trading, so I prefer to do a proper analysis, to follow fundamentals, you know, to follow kind of market direction, market condition, you know, and that's what I do normally. But during the news, there is a win factor, you know, and I don't really like it. If I want to win, I can go to casino, you know, to play there and have some fun there as well. So, okay, this is not fun when you are losing what you've earned, you know. So I would not recommend like to trade news, but again, if you're a professional trader or you want to become one, it's a good experience to know it, or to at least know how to do it. Okay, so for example, we can place a Fibonacci level, a Fibonacci retracement, and if we see that one of the levels have been triggered, the price didn't kind of respect the levels we had before. What I mean by that is that we do have a support here. And what sometimes is happening, the price is triggering one side, then it's triggering another side, and then it stays in the range here. So that's what we don't like. That's why we must have this major support and major resistance and support on the chart. So first, we do have support and resistance. At least we do have a Fibonacci. I'm not using it. Why? I will tell you. And we look at the price action. So normally I do the same with the 1 minute chart, but that's fine. We can do it with 5 minutes as well. Because 1 minute would show us the entry a bit kind of earlier. So that's fine. Okay. For example, here, what I do. So I will remove these Fibonacci levels because that's not my approach I want to tell you about. What I wait till 3 periods. Well, I do wait for 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes. I see if they're kind of in the various, in a range, and it depends on where about they're in range. then I'm not trading. But if I see that there was a sharp retracement, and then it looks like we do have, even on 1 minute chart, we do have some kind of reversal pattern towards the direction I've chosen before, then I'm trying to enter using the market order. So here, for example, what I would wait? I would wait for 3 minutes. So 3 periods, and they must be closed in kind of one direction, towards up or down. So for example, here the market has already gone down, and we are waiting for 3 consecutive closes opposite this first kind of move. So we do have these levels. First of all, we do understand that those of you who have been who placed, let's say, how can I say, who placed stop losses, break-evens there, the market is going to collect it. So the market is going back to this level, and we must watch that the price is not going to stay above the level of previous support, because now it's resistance. So wait 3 periods. If the price is showing the wick towards the opposite direction of the previous news move, then market entry short. So here it has been on the 4th period. So 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th period, wick towards here, market entry short. That's it. Stop loss above this wick. That's it. That's the only time when I use structural stop losses. And this approach, you must kind of see it, and you must kind of watch how it does, let's say, behave on different situations, because different news are giving different opportunities as well, you know. So some news are not that big, you know, as here, but we always have to do the same thing, you know. When you are using 1 minute chart, you can use 1 hour levels as well, but not less than that. I would not recommend to do it. It's totally up to you. That's what I do, and that's my idea. So basically, you are not counting the level when the news has already happened. You do have the major level, and you know that the price will likely to kind of retrace off this level in a very short time period. So we have to kind of wait a little. So 3 to 5 periods of the trading period, it can be 1 minute or 5 minutes. You wait till the price is going. So if the price in the beginning was going down during the news, you thought that, I've missed everything. No, you didn't miss anything. You've just been a smart trader. And as a smart trader, you just must wait till the price will go to the opposite direction, 3 to 5, let's say, periods. If it will go more than that, then just leave this. Don't trade this news, it's not working. But if it will, then you will see some sort of a wick, or a sometimes you're waiting. For example, you didn't see what you expected to within like 3 or 4 periods. Then you have the 5th one, and it does show you like some sort of engulfing pattern. It means that it also will work. And this is the place where you can leave, where you can place a limit order in the beginning, in the middle of the body of the second handle, which have shown us the engulfing pattern in kind of in the hole. All right, so that's my main point about news trade. And if you want me to be more specific, or more specific, I think that I'm specific enough, to be honest. But again, well, my thoughts are jumping around, you know, because I do think about the market at the moment. I do live trade. I do have a New Zealand dollar price nearly reached my sell limit order, and Well, of course I'm thinking about it. How can I not to think about it? So sorry for my thoughts being jumping around. And okay, so I will finish now. I will try to be with you in about half an hour time, but I'm not sure that I will. If I will, I'll kind of, you'll always be able to catch me here. If not, then sorry about it. Okay, so that's my view about this markets at the moment. And okay, have a good one. Take your time on Friday. No rush, and don't do mistakes. You know, it's always, if you had a good week, I would recommend not to trade. It's better to have a profit at the weekend, you know, than to have a loss. You know, it's not a good idea to start your week with a loss. I mean Monday. Okay, guys, have a good one. See you later.